I mean, the thing is, what Dalai Lama did was
Yeah, I know. But just
traumatizing for that little boy. Honestly.
Yeah, I know. I mean, hell, traumatizing to other people that saw it. But.
I mean, man, I just wonder if my high school teacher would have seen that. I wonder how she was, because she's a mother,
shocked,
a mother herself, you know,
yeah,
and
but she'd probably just be shocked and awkward.
Yeah.
But either way, people will sort of think like her. You know, this guy's 80 years old and probably didn't know what he was doing. So.
Oh, I'm sure he knows what he was doing to for that age.
Hey, you know, I mean, some people, I'm not saying all, but some.
Yeah.
It was just.
I mean, the man looks really well for his age. I mean, not using a cane, that's one thing. Sitting up, speaking.
Like that knows how to take care of themselves.
I mean, hell, you got people that are like 67 that can't even like walk properly like he does and look like a total wreck. You know, like it's just it's amazing that that incident did happen. Oh. Like, man, I don't know what to say. I just don't. It kind of reminds me, because like I mentioned in my other video, you know, like Inuyasha, right? Basically, that monk, he always would rub the woman's butt and ask you to bear their children.
Yeah, that was just comedy, dude.
No, I know, but it's an example.
It's not like he's a crooked monk.
I mean, he's a perv. That's one thing.
It's a comedy enemy.
I know, but it's an example that just because he's a Buddhist doesn't mean that he's innocent.
Because he's on sleazy monk.
Yeah, it's an example. You know, I try to even add it on my thumbnail just to make fun of him. If any of you are hearing the conversation. But yeah, literally, it's like that. Like, he literally would be obsessed with, I mean, hell, they're not even women, I'm sure. They're like, maybe, little girls, I think. And you would, I mean, I remembered,
They wouldn't go that far.
Because at least for me, I grew up in Inuyasha, so I remembered. You know, I mean, hell, it's even on Netflix.
And to that side, this monk fights demons.
Yeah, but still the way he acts is so unfitting. You know, I know it's an anime and all, but it's an example that, okay, that's because he's a monk doesn't mean he can get away with that. You know, that's because he has these powers, he can actually annihilate demons and, you know, save these.
Friends with Inuyasha. Do you think he could have killed them too?
Yeah, but
Inuyasha's half human.
I mean, Kagome the same way. They're just irritated the way Moroku acts sometimes.
No, because Inuyasha's half human, so he died like thousands of years.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, that's. Oh, there. Oh, Tron, that's your chance. Go ahead.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
All right.
And I'll get those pizzas with.
Okay, thank you, Tron. Sorry, that's about our neighbors. You know the incident that I told you. You know the one that basically got a little bit of a nasty fit just because I have my my phone on and whatnot, right? Basically, they were outside, and I don't want to talk to her, so to speak. So hopefully she doesn't get it damn fit. I don't want to talk to her at all. So I deeply apologize. But yeah, other than that, I like to have conversations like this with my brother sometimes. After I did posted 2 videos of basically the 14th Dalai Lama. Don't know his actual name, but that's what he goes by. It just goes to show you that no matter what religion you are, you can still be a rapist. It doesn't matter. You know, a lot of people tend to excuse it just because there are some beliefs, or if you basically wear a robe, but that makes you pure. No, it does not, right? You know, that's why I bring up that Inuyasha metaphor, because it's a great anime. I love watching it growing up. So, besides that, and I was just watching Family Guy in the background, I need to make an update, but I'm not going to do it not until I get my phone repaired. Don't know when. Just want to make another update once more. I just want you all know that, yes, I am 28 months clean right now. Since yesterday, because it's 10/12 and it's the 11th of April. And wait, hold on. I'm gonna have like a little peek very quick. Um, okay. I wonder if she probably went inside. My brother didn't got a chance to talk to her, but hopefully she just went inside. I do apologize. I know being a peepee Tom here, it's just that. Oh, that I'm not gonna forget that incident that happened. It was really uncalled for. Like, if you basically do something harsh, I'm gonna remember it for a long time, possibly for the rest of my life, honestly. And you do not want to have that burying your brain, I'm sure. It's really difficult to actually go with these mental health issues because yes, I do have clinical depression. I have social/generalized anxiety. Social anxiety is when I get nervous being around people in public. Generalized anxiety, I worry over everything. I guess you could say this to make this easier, paranoia in a way. Like I worry over everything. You know, it's hard to explain it. Like I worry if my Nintendo Switch battery is getting low. You know, like as an example, or if maybe I didn't cook my burrito all the way through. I don't know. It's hard to explain it. It really is, right? But you know, a lot of people need to understand that when it comes to struggling with certain mental health issues, people tend to thinking that it's made up or it's a choice or something. I don't know. You know, it boggles my brain that people think that. And I made another month, you know, being clean and all. And for the ones that are still viewing my videos and at least maybe sticking around, hopefully, I deeply appreciate it. Even though I had to block like 6 people because I didn't like the way that they were basically typing in the comments. Let alone one of them having a disgusting username. I'm not gonna say it. It's disturbing. You know, I have the right to block them. And if that basically upsets them, then I don't know what to tell you. You know, it's for my benefit and for my safety. Mental safety, that makes sense. I can't put up with that. I can't. And I know that they don't really like my, I don't know. It's just, I have a great memory of people that did harm to my health. Honestly, I'm not going to forget. I'm not. Supposed to happen to me in my childhood. I don't want to repeat that once more. This Feel free to look up the 20-minute message to Dalai Lama, and you'll basically understand why. You know, I have a strong memory. It's a curse at the same time because, well, I had to remember more faces that are this basically freaks to me. It actually makes sense. But I just wanted to just give like a little update. I'll probably be posting this later because I know I've been uploading quite frequently because there's just so much for me to actually talk about while I'm here at home. So other than that, I just hope that you actually been enjoying my videos. I hope that they were educational way and they were a cause. And of course, definitely thank my brother a lot for supporting me because as sad as it sounds, I even asked if he can buy me a couple more Totino's pizzas. I should ask for pepperoni, but it's fine. I still like Supreme. You know, for me to actually eat for dinner. Because all I have is basically 3 burritos. I want to make them last in the freezer. I got like 2 more cookies as dessert. You know, to like hold me in the middle of the night. And also, do you know what else you have? It's supposed to be 1 pack of chow mein chicken noodles I have in the cabinet. I had to make that last. So yeah, I mean, it does have a lot of calories. So that way, I don't have to worry about eating throughout the day. Just one big meal, maybe during the afternoon, and then before bed. You know, basically, I'm only likely to eat like 2, like, I think that's more than enough for someone my size. 2 big meals. So, other than that, I just wanted to just share what's been going on. If my videos do offend any of y'all in any type of way, feel free to view away. And if you see my videos you know, this not the recommendations. I think it is the recommendations, right? Like you see the videos on the side, just put not interested. Or I think it's do not recommend channel. That way you don't have to see my videos ever again. Just make it easier for both of us, right? Whoever you may be. Because I'm already struggling a lot as it is. And I can't believe I've been this long without my phone. It's odd. Because I want to just go off on a walk, just burst some energy. Also, I missed my damn state ID. I swear, I hope someone found it on the ground, and it's just such a good state ID, because I did smell it on it. It was me having nappy hair, right? My hair was all over the place, but I look really young. I still do, I think. And it's an old, like, Arizona state ID, right? Like, it's basically vertical, and it has my signature as in cursive, right? And having my height, which I'm shorter than I am now, kind of interested to think about. And yeah, they don't make that model anymore. I think I've missed that state ID. I just can't believe I lost it. I'm not kidding. It's been. This is how autistic I am, and I guess you could say minimalistic. I miss ID so much because it could have opened a key to many doors. Me just wanted to trade something in from GameStop, or if I want to go to a bar, which I would never bother doing so, or going to the pawn shop maybe to trade something in, or I don't know, anything else, right? Because your ID is your ID, and it's really important part of someone's identity, and especially just being well, it doesn't matter what country that you're from, just being a normal citizen. I can't explain it. So I just wanted to just make a little update what's been going on, and yeah, my brother and I, we just basically had a talk about what the Dalai Lama did, and laughing about how churches are not always great places that they would be. And just to share another interesting story, the reason why I do not like church at all is that the one that we went to, CCV, which is Christ Church of the Valley, right? Basically, I don't know. I know they're trying to do it for a good cause, but I'm thinking they're just trying to look as fancy as possible. I get it, they're trying to maybe attract more newcomers, but a church doesn't need to look fancy. It does to be a great, I guess you could say, this a Christian temple to go to. And also, I didn't quote me like a church friend. He was white. He was average height. Well, he was tall compared to me. Nick, right? And he basically invited me to this all boys like church group, because it's kind of like in a Muslim religion, how they got both genders separate, right? Let's just say that as much as I go to that group, they're really supportive, and I don't know, they were. Basically, I cannot believe that just because I want to like express support for the LGBT community. I kind of say LGBT because yeah, trans goes through a lot as well, right? I try not to bring this stuff up much, but the thing is, I've noticed that he's also homophobic, and that being gay is a sin. And I blocked him on Facebook. I couldn't take it anymore. Like, do not talk to me like that. If you don't want to be an ally, that's fine, but we won't get along. Because I knew people, even the pastor, were trans. And it's messed up the way he basically talked to me like that. I couldn't take it. I couldn't. And plus that church, it did seem a little bit snobby because I gotta say something like if they're white and, they have a lot of money. That's a stereotype, by the way, that if you're white, you're basically are wealthy and bullshit, right? Pardon my language. Quickly crud. Let's just say it was like in the nicer, richer place from where we live, right? I didn't like it because there was a lack of diversity. It just seemed different than down here. I don't want to be around that. That's not my cup of orange juice. I'm sorry. Or my glass of orange juice. Like I don't want to I feel dry just being around that. And dehydrated because I was just suffocating, and I think we apologize. I know I'm breaking religious stuff into this, but I just had to just bring this up. So I just hope that you actually have a great night. And yes, I'm 28 months clean, I think.